In this graph, you've been asked to find or sketch the inverse, which of course means switch x and y. These can be hard if you take shortcuts, so don't take them. Start maybe at the bottom, pick a point. -4, 3, when it gets switched, becomes -3, -4. Right away, plot that point. -3, -4 is here. Go to the next one. -3, 0 becomes 0, -3. That goes right here. And now you can start to draw between those 2 points. The next one, -2, 1, becomes 1, -2. Right there. 0, 0 stays 0, 0. Now the next point I come to is 2, -1. That goes to -1, 2. 3, 0 goes to 0, 3. 4, 3 goes to 3, 4. Your check was part B. Everything should reflect across the line y equals x if you've done it right. So I'll sketch y equals x. Sure enough, you can see the mirroring. This point is right across from there. This point right across from there, and so on. Is f of x a function, a relation, or both? Well, in this case, I'm going to erase some of this other stuff I've got cluttering up my graph. And just looking at f of x, which is the original black, does this pass the vertical line test? Yes, everywhere I could draw a vertical line, I could only go through one point on the black. So that means it's both, because everything's a relation, and this was also a function. Explain how you know. Passes vertical line test. And again, everything is a relation. Moving down. Is the inverse, or f inverse of 1, a function? Circle yes or no. The answer is no. You can see that by drawing a vertical line test to the blue that I did. We've got a fail here, here, and here. It's got to only touch in one location, and there's several places where it touches in 3, so that's why it's no. Is there any way to know whether the inverse of the original function will be a function without actually drawing its inverse? Yes. If you draw a horizontal line test of the original, it failed here, here, and here. So if the original fails horizontal line test, so if the original fails the horizontal line test, then the inverse will fail the vertical line test. Because when we switch x and y, what happens horizontally will become what happens vertically. So we can always tell, and we never really have to draw the inverse if we're just looking for whether it's a function or not.